If you guys would like to get yourself some official Simpzy merchandise, check out my Spreadshirt link in the description below for t-shirts, hoodies, mugs and cups. If you do make a purchase, send me a photo on Twitter, but regardless, let's get stuck into the video. Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Hearts of Iron 4. Here today, we're going to be starting a brand new single player campaign. We're going to be playing On the Road to 56 mod as Communist Canada. This is episode 1. So guys, if you would like to see a double upload here today, this video has to hit 500 likes. I'll make a deal with you. So 500 likes within 24 hours, I will do a double upload here today and release the second video instantly. If not, you just have to wait a little bit longer for that next upload. But welcome back to more Hearts of Iron 4, guys. Let's get stuck right into it as Communist Canada. So let me know in the comments where you would like me to expand. I have a little bit of an idea. Mackenzie King is currently the leader in charge. I'll put in the description below all the mods I'm running for this series. And this will be my first time playing as Canada back in the World War II scenario in 1936. Now, I'm running a lot of mods, so I'll put them all in the description. I'm not actually running any of the DLC, the Dis and Dishonored DLC and the Together for Victory, because to be quite honest guys, I don't think the Together for Victory DLC is actually worth 15 American dollars. It's only like $20 Australian. You're better off just getting the Road for 56 mod or finding a specific one for the mod for the Commonwealth countries for free. It's just not worth the money. You're better off playing the Road to 56 mod. I would use other Canada specific focus tree mods, but they're probably not compatible with Road to 56, and you know what I mean? I don't want it to like mess up a save corruption. You're better off with that 20 Australian dollars going to McDonald's and buying yourself a large double quarter pounder with a Coke no ice, and then just a double quarter pounder just on its own. My mate buys that all the fucking time. It's a pound of meat. He has an iron stomach. I don't know how he does it. It's about 20 bucks Australian, so convert that into your own currency. He goes, can I have a large double quarter pounder? No ice, and then one on its own. It's a pound of fucking meat. Man, he's nicknamed the Iron Stomach because that motherfucker can eat anything. Right, anyway, 1st of January 1936. He's also half Swiss, so he's got that going for him. My grandfather was born in Austria as well. I mentioned that before, but anyway, let's get stuck into the Canada series. We're gonna go communist because communism, fuck yeah, honestly. Okay, so let's go straight down the political stuff. So let's get communism rolling where we can. Research wise, now this is going to be a little bit difficult. The Stuart kangaroo, the Ram kangaroo, the Churchill kangaroo. What is this? Excellent. Right, so what do we sort of want to go down for? We probably don't really want to go down all this sort of stuff just yet. Perhaps getting better quality production, better mechanized. And we can't get the nukes and stuff, so let's get the construction. Alrighty, diplomacy-wise. So at the moment, I'm just sort of looking at our opinion and stuff. So we're 98% democratic, and we're currently in the Allies, which we probably will change, but we'll just sort of have to see how that goes. Trade-wise, in Canada, we are producing... Oh my god. We are not producing any oil. 15 aluminium. Export. Okay, right. 0 rubber, tungsten, steel, and chromium. We've got absolutely nothing in us, which is quite terrible if I do say so myself. We're going to need to get oil, probably from the Soviet Union, so let's get a couple of barrels of that in at least. We're going to need a lot of fucking steel as well, probably from the Soviet Union as well. Let's get a little bit of rubber as well. Let's get that from communism. You want to kind of probably Brazil, settings there neutral. We don't want to. We only just want to go for the one there. Tungsten wise, Soviet Union, because that's where we're going to be sort of going. Chromium, Soviet Union, just the one as well. Okay, we're actually out now. That kind of sucks. Okay, in Canada, we want to build a couple of. You probably want to build a couple of civilian factories, and then we probably want to go with a lot of military. But also keeping an eye on our natural resources. We're going to want to build steel mills, aluminium, rubber, and oil, you know. Alright, production-wise, we've only got 5 military factories, 1 naval dockyard. Yikes. we're not in a good position. So let's move you up here. We've got a light tank here, artillery. Let's get that in as well. We're going to be going for the Vickers light tank. My God, Air Force-wise, we're not really going to have enough. So let's get a couple of these bombers in. Recruitment-wise, the District Militia. That is a woeful unit template, but I'll take it nonetheless. Let's get everyone to Ottawa, our capital. And, okay, logistics-wise, we're kind of in the not very good. So at the moment, we currently have 8 infantry, 15 cavalry, a total of 13 divisions. I want to grab all these cavalry units where I can, and I'm going to disband them. Cavalry units are a policing militia force. They're not really worth to have. You're better off recycling the support equipment and rifles, putting into the actual proper infantry fighting men. So we are currently in the Allies, as you can see. I do plan to leave at some point. I am using the Faction Manager mod, and I'm also using the Player-Led Peace Conference. So probably the main objective is to take the United States. That's what I'd really like to do. But as the United States is massive, we've only got 8 divisions. That's probably not going to happen for a while. Maybe pushing, like ideally, I'd love to have the entirety of the Americas under our control. North America, Central and South. We are going communism, of course. We want to eventually get rid of the Allies, but then probably try and focus on the Axis primarily, while making strides in Europe, while having some African colonies as well. Let me know in the comments where you would like me to expand. I have no idea how this Canada series is going to end up. We are playing as a small Commonwealth faction, and I'm going to try and do my best. Okay, so ships-wise, we're going to go with convoy, especially if you're playing as a smaller country in World War II. Destroyers, you're not going to make enough of them, you know. You're better off going for submarines. Get rid of these light cruisers as well. So I guess we have to go through the tech. We've got some unassigned divisions here as well. So we've got only 8 of them. I guess we can chuck them on the border. There's not really going to be too much I can do, especially for the early couple of years, because I am democratic. I won't be able to intervene in many wars. So let's sort by skill here. So we've got Thomas Victor Anderson, Charles Fawkes. We've got a hill fighter here. We're going to want to get Charles Fawkes in, who's already a... he already can have more than 24 units in his division. So let's get the red for Canada here. I guess we'll put you on the border with the States, because as soon as we go communist, we could have a potential problem with the United States. Okay, Navy-wise, we've got 2 destroyers in the Atlantic Squadron. Okay, so who's my best sort of naval commander here? Leonard Murray. What have we got here? Ship attack first contact, spotting chance. Let's go with a spotting chance. And let's go with convoy escort through the eastern seaboard, the Newfoundland Sea, and the Labrador Sea. I think that's how you say that. I wouldn't know. Okay, let's sort of get things off and rolling. Like I said, it's probably going to be a sort of slow sort of start for this Communist Canada Hearts of Iron 4 series. But hopefully we can have some cool missions popping up. We could maybe... Oh, here we go. Restrictions upon Bulgaria lifted. Excellent. There might be a... Yeah, there might be a chance to maybe intervene in the Spanish Civil War at some point, but I don't think we're going to be able to get to communism quick enough. Remilitarization of the Rhineland. It's currently the 11th of Feb, 1936. Things probably won't kick off till 1939. That's where everyone's going to be ready, raring, and fighting to go. Maybe if I can, like, con the Allies into attacking some people. Like, at the moment, I can't actually hit the United States. No, I can't even hit Mexico, even. No, I'm going to have to sort of wait to flip either to the aggressive ideologies of communism or, of course, fascism. But we're going to go Communist Canada this time around. Eventually destroying the Allies, but probably firstly the Axis. I can't wait to see how this Canadian series goes. It's going to be interesting. Maybe let me know in the comments some names for units, divisions, the Mountie Division, or something or other. So we've got 200 political power now. I'm just trying to think, should I continue to go down the communist tree? Or perhaps maybe I should continue building up Canada's sort of infrastructure, you know, getting that extra research slot. I'm going to go down here the path of chaos, so I want to go communism. But first things up, we want to get our fascist demagogue in. He is currently here, William Kashtan. Ooh, here we go. Communism on the rise. there may be those in government itself who support such ideas. A movement for the people must be sought from the people, and I agree with that. People, people, people. Okay, so we only got a volunteer-only recruitment at 1.5. We're currently on export focus. We want to go to limited. We're currently on civilian. We want to go with probably partial mobilization. And we'll wait for that communism to come in as well. A bit of a sneak peek at the Communist Party of Canada. $10. $10 fucking too. That's what's going to happen to the rest of the world in a minute. Right, so what do we want to go down? Research rate or research time? Probably that. Who's the fascist leader? National Unity Party. Adrian Akand? Who's neutral? J.S. Woodsworth. And then, of course, we got Mackenzie King. But communism is slowly but surely on the rise. We could very well just join the Comintern straight up. Or maybe we can stay in the Allies and try and persuade our allied counterparts to go to wars. You know what I mean? We're technically in the Allies. We're probably not going to get kicked out. You know what I mean? Right, let's continue down the sort of production infrastructure. The thing is, right in the tech tree, everything's going to help you. You can min-max it at the start, going through like engineering and industrial, but all this stuff is going to be good eventually down the road. So probably start off in your Hearts of Iron series with perhaps engineering, industrial, do a couple of these. Just be careful of the head of time penalty, but really you can start going into land doctrine, artillery especially. Artillery, especially if you're playing as a smaller faction, is so good. Like the amount of soft attack kills you get, that's obviously when you hit actual humans, men on the battlefield. For what it's worth, it's just crazy. Okay, I just wanted to read this notification here. Czechoslovakia starts border fortification project due to the increased tensions. Okay, so that's interesting. It looks like Czechoslovakia is currently bordering up its country. It's currently 35% fascism, 56% democratic, and only 9% communism. Huh. I just had a quick thought to myself just then. Maybe I should be boosting communism in other countries. Maybe Mexico. Maybe having Mexico on side with the Canadians, we can maybe pincer the United States. That's not a bad idea, Simpzy. Oh, we're democratic. We need to flip to communism first. Bugger. Thinking too far ahead. Okay, we got 245 political power. We could probably spend it on volunteer to switching it to limited conscription, which gives us 2.5 of the pop. Probably not, to be honest. I think we're more or less better off just to hold out and maybe spend it on something else. Right, so where do we want to go to here? Industrial, ethics, patriotic war. Getting some really good collective spirit is probably not a bad idea. So what does this actually give me? Recruitable population 5, construction speed, division recovery, minus that. I don't think we're getting swayed overly too much politically, so... Oh, we can actually create our own faction. That's quite cool. Nah, we need to go down sort of the industrial stuff. We need to bring out communism. Here we go. The Spanish Civil War has kicked off. We've got the communist part of Spain under the command of José Diaz. Well, we've got a couple of things going on here. The Olympic Games in Berlin, Germany have been held. The Bulgarians signed the Tripet Pact. What? Bulgaria signed a alliance with Germany? Wowzers. And then we've got Flangel Español. Espanola. That's 100% how you not say it. My Spanish subscribers, Spanish-speaking subscribers are just mad as fuck right now. Submarinos, my friend. Submarinos. Right, so Bulgaria's joined the Axis. That's the road to 56 mod for you. Some quirky stuff does happen. It's going to be interesting to see how it sort of ends up. Oh, here we go. Communism demands a referendum. Un-Canadian activities must be stopped. Ignore them. They're just causing trouble. The referendum is preferable to a bloody revolt. Let's do that. Let's have a referendum. The August Revolution. Oh, no. Communism movement where public... Nonetheless, if the revolution started now... It could cause Canada into a civil war. No! Those who wish to make it must act today. Revolution is inevitable. The inevitable can wait. Okay, it can wait. Because I don't want to, like, it's already... Oh, no, we're communism now. Right, there we go. Canada, populous state. Oh, excellent. So we're currently communist now with 58% whopping over a 42 Democratic Mackenzie King. We are still technically in the Allies, but that is probably pissed off massively the UK government, and probably it's put me a lot more with Stalin. I'm going to offer improved relations with Stalin, and now that we've switched over to communism, we're going to start boosting communism in Mexico, maybe even with Brazil. It might be a good idea. I'm just not sure, because I kind of want to try and take some of this territory for myself, you know what I mean? So maybe it's not in our best interest to bring in Brazil. Tactically taking America it will be, because if we can take and split maybe America in half with the Mexicans, we might be able to build enough to actually sort of take out Brazil. Boosting in Turkey is probably not a bad idea, because Turkey, well, the thing is, right, pushing through the Caucasus gives them another way to push through. But get it... where is... Yeah, we can't... we can boost communism. I don't know, or maybe it's just bringing Turkey... The thing is, right, there are probably 3 factions in your Hearts of Iron series that you kind of want to get on your side. You kind of want to get it in Turkey, because they're quite good, because they're neutral. Sweden as well, they've got a fuck ton of steel. And probably Brazil. You probably want to... And Mexico as well, especially if you want to invade the States. They're the 4 factions you kind of want to get on your side that are very swayable in the course of history, whether or not you're playing as a fascism, communist, or democratic regime. You know what? I think I'm just going to boost communism in Brazil. Let's just do that, because getting Brazil on side is quite good. Also, boosting communism in Sweden and Turkey will help us out a bit. Just need to make sure that we're not losing too much per day. Yeah, we are. We're losing 0.20. So, maybe, perhaps try and cancel it in Brazil, and then keep it up positive just a little bit. Okay, now that we're a communism government, we can really go ham into this sort of stuff. So, we can't go with closed or limited. We can go to partial mobilization, and we can switch over to probably limited conscription. The population of Canada isn't very big at the moment. We've only got about 70k. Continuing to go down this communism sort of stuff is going to help us out a bunch. Probably save up those 2 more political powers. How else are we doing here? I'm just trying to think, should we be training at the moment? Yeah, it's probably not worth it. The thing is, right, you get up your army experience so quickly. It's not worth actually training and... just losing all that equipment. Okay, production-wise, probably don't need to build that many more civilian factories. Maybe just that 5, and then we'll go with the military ones there. Switching over now to limited conscription. And now we have a population recruitment of manpower, 173k. That's quite good, if I do say so myself. Let's continue our reinforcement rate. And let's continue. Where do we sort of want to go down? Is this ahead of a time penalty? Yeah, it is. So maybe we're better off going with our doctrine. Whoa, what are we on here? Grand battle plan. No way are we ever going to get that. We want to use mobile. We want to use the Blitzkrieg. I think it's just the best. Oh, the Chinese-Soviet Republic declared war. So it looks like there's going to be some fighting in China soon. I wonder what Hirohito's doing. Not much. I'm just sort of umming and ahhing whether or not to get involved with the Spanish conflict. The thing is, right, I'm just too late. They're already at 63% of capitulation. They lost 80k. They're really on the back foot here now. I was thinking maybe we can quickly just jump to war against national Spain, and then maybe swing around and try and get a non-aggression pact with Spain, and maybe try and take some of this territory for myself, give me a bit of a footholding in Europe. I don't know, I think I've just left it too late. How many divisions do we have? We've only got 8. Do you reckon we can do it? You know what? Fuck it. We've got to risk it for the brisket. Let's risk it. Let's swing around and move here. Alright, okay, so what I want to do is I want to negotiate with them. I want to ask for military access to the communist regime, and then I'm going to declare war upon the fascists. Okay, so let's declare war upon normal Spain. Now, I just need to hope that they can hold out long enough. The United Kingdom. I can ask the UK to come in. And obviously my allies. Let's do that to help out. But I'm worried that Spain will join the Nazis, the Axis. So we've declared war upon Spain. If we can help out communist Spain, we might be able to be alright. They just need to hold out a little bit longer while my reinforcements come. These reinforcements aren't the best, of course. Let's send these 8 divisions to try and influence World War II as best we can. So how the fuck are we going to get there? I'm just sort of trying to see where their territory is. Why do we have to swing all the way that way? That's what I'm sort of worried about. At that point, if we're going all the way down through Africa... Or maybe this side of... Yeah, what the fuck? Like, because now the UK is in, they're fighting in Gibraltar. Okay, let's have a quick look at Spain. So who are they getting troops from? The Nazis and Italy. New Zealand wants to send me some rifles or something by the look of it. Now with the Brits in, we might be able to... Oh god, they are so close to capitulating though. They really are. Okay, we've got a couple divisions here now. That should be able to try and help. Come on. We might be able to have a huge flip here. I've never actually sort of come to the aid of nationalists, the communism. Yeah, the Republic of Spain. I've never really done it before, I guess. Which is cool. Okay. Where are my reinforcements? They haven't been sunk. No, they're just taking a little bit longer than my others. We're still holding Gibraltar quite well. Chile declared war upon Chile. What? Oh, God. They're about to go, I reckon. Okay, so what's happened here? So we've got the Democratic Chile versus... What? The non-aligned Chile? What? That's crazy. That's really cool. Oh, God. Barcelona is about to be capitulated. The Soviet withdrawal. After build-up of the Japanese for Manchuria, the Soviet Union withdraws. I'm probably going to send these 6 blokes... Oh, they can't do it. Why can't you go through there? It's just so weird. Right, if I pop you here to Gibraltar, now that we're on the other side, can we swing around just up to Barcelona? That's stupid. That really is fucking stupid. Right, we'll send 4 of these blokes, because we're going to need to hold, here. Oh, fuck, because they're on the ropes here. Right, we're okay here. Fuck me, man. Okay, let's get rid of these blokes here. So the Allies are currently at war with fascist Spain. And how well are we doing? They've lost 11k. 8,000 Brits have died. Come on, we're on a knife edge at the moment, if I'm being honest. Okay, let's sort by command. Let's make a front line down here. And I reckon, if we can, try and make a counter-offensive. You know what I'm saying? Same one down here. Try and... probably hit Madrid. It's probably not a bad idea. Hit Zaragoza. Or Zaragoza. What are we kind of blue? Blue. Ugh. Democracy. We want to go with more of sort of a yellow. Yeah. That's more Soviet Union style. Okay, so let's redirect our troops where we can. So at the moment, why can't we charge? So it's currently risky. We just need to sort of reform where we can and hold up. Holding these key points will help us out quite a bit. Okay, maybe if the UK was a little bit more intelligent to actually get some military alliances, they might be able to operate. The Marco Bridge incidents. Oh, the Hindenburg. No! The humanity. Okay. here in the north of Spain on the French Alps, it actually looks quite in our favour to push. So let's try and push to Zaragoza. What about down in the south? Probably just wait until it's a little bit more in our favour. So we're pushing really headstrong against the fascist Spain. So what are they technically called? Nationalist Spain. We're with the Republic. For the Republic! If we can take Zaragoza, that will help us out a lot. We're pushing them into the mountains, which is okay. Let's put our own attack on here now. That wasn't good. That was really bad for us. So at the moment, let's have a quick look at the war. So National Spain has lost 155k. They have between 30 to 60 divisions. Republican are nearly capitulated at 65%, 130k. So we've killed a lot more National Spain. We've lost 1,000 Canadians. We've killed 23. The UK has lost 8k. So we've done about 22%. So we've done not much of the fighting just yet. The UK has done a lot in the south here. But we just need to hold up where we can. Amelia Earhart circumnavigates the globe. What an achievement. Okay, Zaragoza is on the last foot. China declares war upon Japan, and Zaragoza has fallen. Excellent stuff. Unassigned divisions in Ottawa. Okay, we're going to gain an extra research slot there. We've got a British invasion in the north at Coruna. Come on, we want to try and bring back the Spanish Inquisition. Alright. How well are we doing here? We're still holding out quite well. Man, the Brits have navally invaded from the north. That's going to get them. So we're holding Barcelona quite well. If we could somehow sort of rally up a bit, that'd be great. We're pushing into the mountains quite a bit. Okay, Japan's taken some lands in China. 3,000 equipment was seized. We've got 2 more units ready and raring to go. We probably could chuck them in the north of Spain, if I'm being honest. Give another naval commander. Why can't we go to Galicia there? Oh, I know why. It's because Ottawa's not a port city. We've got some unassigned air wings as well. We've got some of our own fighters, which... How is sort of the supremacy going over the top? Okay, so it looks like the Allied forces do have naval supremacy over the top. We're still holding Valencia. Oh, only just, though. Maybe try rejig this, lads. Yeah, swing you over to Valencia if we can, and swing you here. That's what we sort of want. We can't afford to lose Valencia. Okay. It looks like our offensive is really coming well in the north. We're about to surround and kill 3 units of Spaniards in the north. But at the end of the day, guys, we are really helping out communism. The Allies are invertedly. Okay. Let's get those reinforcements over here now. We could very well have some more. No, it's just us and that light tank unit. So let's swing you around to... Oh, the Aussies have rocked up in Bilbao. That's hilarious. I think it was Aussies. They look Aussie. Yeah, it's Australian. I couldn't even tell myself. Bloody so small there. Alrighty, how well are we doing here? So have we really flipped it back over? So what are they at to? Wow, 50%. Republican Spain's going to have a huge chunk, but I'm going to give myself some of the credit. We've lost 6,000 Canadians. The UK's probably lost a bit more as well. So what I'm probably thinking of doing is maybe give the UK the bottom part of Spain here. We'll give ourselves sort of the top northern half of Portugal, and then we'll give the actual communist Spain a bit, you know? We'll sort of try and even it out. We've just surrounded and killed a hell of a lot there. We are waltzing through Spain now. Like the Australians in Bilbao, waltzing Matilda. Okay, we've got a spare research slot here now. Excellent stuff, guys. My light tank and my infantry unit here have landed. Let's pop you here as well. Let's go with the blue. And what I want to do is basically go headstrong to Madrid. Hala Madrid. Basically go hit them hard, and be relentless. Okay, let's continue on. Just out of my own curiosity, for this war to end, yeah, we only have to get out nationalist Spain. So hitting Madrid is probably going to get them. There's a bit of fighting in the south. We're making so much strides. Oh, there's a bloody cavalry unit there. Italy pursues closer bonds with Germany. That's fine. Let's push and finish off that last Spanish unit. So we've done quite well. We took Zaragoza. We managed to surround and kill 4 divisions in the Alps here. Bilbao's just fallen. That's alright. I'm going to rejig this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reform the front line and get everyone else where we can. So get you 2 out of your own lonely division. Get these 6 blokes and we'll put them under the command of Bert Hofmeister. I guess we'll use you, Bert. You love communism, don't you, Bert? Right, let's try and sort of structure this a bit, because we can't really push from everywhere, you know what I'm saying? That's fucked. We can't really stretch it out too far. We want to try and go for Madrid as quickly as possible. Okay, how's the counter-offensive here to Madrid? Can we really do it? Fuck it, why not? It looks a lot more in our favour than anywhere else. Oh, it's pretty much empty. Go for Madrid then, go for Madrid. Oh, you're kidding me. Boom! We've hit Madrid. Extremadura. There goes that. How have they not capitulated? What the hell are Spain holding on to now? The hell did I click then? 58% to capitulation. You're kidding me. Let's try and take out these last lot of territories. Valladolid, Valladolid. How about that? Yeah, we've got their capital now. Swing around and try and take out some more. Push over the border here to Burgos. Bilbao is still under contention. Come on, let's take Bilbao. Come on. We need the Basque country on side. I don't know how they're holding out here, but we've put communism back in Spain. The first time I've done it in a campaign as well. Phenomenal stuff. Surround and kill them. Bring them down. Yes, yes, kill them. Kill them. We've got them on the ropes here, boys. There we go. Bert. Oh, you've done a superb job. I love this sort of lighter color of Spain as well. Zaragoza has come back to us. Phew. I think we might have done it, guys. We've risked it for the brisket. And it's fucking... What's an American food? Sorry, a Canadian food. We've risked it for the poutine. We pushed it for the poutine. There we go. I'll put that on a shirt. Whoa. Anglo-Irish trade war ends. That's good. It's good that Britannia sort of calmed down a bit. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly look at the end. Where's Spain? Right, yeah, because they've got some overseas provinces in Spain, haven't they? Just out of my own curiosity, I was curious to see. Whoa, here we go. The end of the Spanish Civil War. What? No. Oh, what? Oh, come off it, mate. Republican Spain took 11 states. They were annexed to that. Why didn't I get any of that? Why was I not invited to the war room? Oh, that is some fresh bullshit there. I'm the player. I've got the player-led peace conferences on. Why did that not show up? Okay, sorry about that one, guys. I quickly just restarted the game to see if I had the player-led peace conferences on. I did. I guess we didn't get asked to the meeting, the peace conference, because they declared war first. They started the war. The communist Spaniards against the fascists, but hey, it's not all in vain. We managed to make a communism government rule supreme in Spain, which is really what we want. We've got another ally here. We've got the Iberian Peninsula under communism rule. We've also managed to get 80 army experience for our army, which is really going to help us out in our division templates big time. Going down more communism stuff has allowed us to get 1 million manpower, which is really good, if I do say so myself. We've got communism growing in Turkey as well at a whopping 30%. In Sweden, it's 39. Probably not doing it in Finland because the Soviets usually have a war deck goal against them. Mexico's at 29. And, okay, Brazil's sort of, yeah, a little bit all over the place. Maybe we're better off to try and boost communism here. Just a wee bit. Zero political power. I'm more than happy to take the brunt on that. But we've got some army experience. We've got communism down in Spain. Maybe Portugal or something. Attacking them. Maybe as the next best thing. Yeah, we can't. Democracies can't justify war goals against countries that haven't created world tension. So who's created world tension? Japan, the Soviet Union, Republic of Spain, Australia, South Africa. I'm just sort of having a quick look out of my own curiosity because it's going to be hard to declare war on people because I'm technically in the Allies. You know, I can't even hit the United States because I'm still there. Maybe we need to leave the Allies, chummy up to the Soviets, but once we leave the Allies, we're on our own. We could be in a bit of a problem. Whoa, okay. What's happened here? Benelux? When did that happen? I didn't see that. So, Luxembourg, Netherlands, the Dutch East Indies, and the Belgian Congo have all allied up. Wow, Benelux has come through. That's fascinating to see. There's probably going to be a hell of a lot more of that sort of stuff to come in this Road to 56 campaign, but unfortunately, it's time to end the video here. Let me know where you'd like me to expand. Should I continue to try and do an America's conquest? Should I try and pick off some European states in France? It's currently 1938. Oh, World War II is probably going to kick off September next year. So, man, I didn't realize we spent 2 years sort of fighting in Spain. Like, we're definitely nowhere not ready to hit the states or anything or less. We need to try and take some countries quick, fast. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series. And if you'd like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys would like to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. Maybe you can pick up a strategy game you haven't picked up just yet. Maybe Hearts of Iron, maybe Crusader Kings 2, maybe a Total War. Check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below for cheap and reliable games. I do recommend going and checking out the prices even. There's some really good prices on there. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.